Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio version. This is the version that is kind of aimed at multitaskers, people who like to be doing more than one thing at a time. And with the audio version, you can do that because all you need to do is listen. You don't need to look at the screen constantly. No motion on the screen. You do get the full card spread that you can look at and follow along, but when you are looking at moving pictures, okay, movies, video of one kind or another, you give up your control in terms of your imagination. You let the stuff on the screen fill in for your imagination. Well, when it comes to manifesting and actually leading a successful life, and I mean not just financially successful, but personally successful, number one tool that you need is imagination. And that's what happens on these readings. I do my very best to clarify the message in this reading, and so that you can see it in your mind's eye. That's my job. Because what I want you to do is build your imagination so you can better manifest. It's always tricky, manifestation. And it's kind of interesting that the things that we seem to manifest are the things that very often we don't want. Wonder why about that, huh? Well, imagination is the key. Fear is a great motivator. And if you're afraid of something, you do some powerful imagining. So let's kind of turn that around and work on more positive imagination. And that's what we do in this audio read, the Tao Manifesting Tarot. So let's get to it. We start bottom row, we go top row, we start in the middle in both rows. First card up, right in the middle in front of you, tick-tock. That's the oracle card, tick-tock. Time is moving. Now, for a lot of us, that is an unsettling situation right now because it's moving and we have no control. I don't know that we ever did. But it really kind of feels out of control, like time is something else and we're just kind of moving along and flowing along and we're going along with it and probably don't like where it's leading us, but we feel kind of helpless. So with this tick-tock idea, moving forward, moving forward, moving forward to a very odd future, it would feel like. We're just kind of getting carried by the current of time rather than trying to, like a boat in the current of a river, you can kind of guide that boat. We don't have that guiding ability. It's just tick-tock, tick-tock, move forward, move forward, move forward, move forward. And whatever's up there is up there, and you're going to have to deal with it. And I think that's unsettling for a lot of people right now. Let's go to the left side of the bottom row, Six of Cups. Six of Cups is nostalgia. For some people, when you're doing readings, tarot readings that are not focused on manifesting, you might say it's someone from your past, a love from your past coming back in or whatever. That may indeed be true to an extent. But in this reading, it's nostalgia, but that may be exactly what's holding you back. You're kind of living in the past. You're refusing to step up to the current situation. And you're kind of thinking, well, if I don't do anything, it'll go back to what it was. Well, it's never going to go back to what it was. You know that. You know that. But there's something from the past that you're hanging on to that can be good, can be bad. If it's pain, bad memories, it's dragging you down. But if there's something that happened in the past that was very positive and you're trying to move in that direction, that's a very, very good thing. And that's the energy, that's the power of imagination I want you to focus on, the positive. Take that person, those feelings from the past that are positive, make you feel good, and see if you can't develop them using your imagination. Next card over is Justice. It's fairness, it's truth, it's balance. See, that's where the Six of Cups can be problematic, because if it's taking you back to the past, to something that was either not that positive or really not that useful or helpful now, it's holding you down. We will not be going back to the past, at least not in the same way that you remember it. So the idea of being truthful, as with justice, A nice balance is what you're looking for. Blend the past with the present so that you can redefine your future. You can do that. Next card over on the other side of the TikTok card is Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune can be a good thing. It's certainly a turning point. It's an awakening. You get to see sort of the big picture. However, the Wheel of Fortune can also be stress, rapid change. It's not stable, out of control, and that's kind of where I think a lot of people feel right now. That's what the old TikTok, remember we were talking in the beginning, how it's coming at you, and you don't feel like, whoa. And I think there's a lot of that going on in everybody's life right now. They feel out of control. Time is moving. We're heading into a very unclear future, and there's nothing we can do about it. Well, that was always the case anyway. But there's an element of fear. There's an element of confusion. And that takes us to our last card in the bottom row, Eight of Cups. We've got to walk away. We've got to walk away from something that we're used to. The way we remember our life, the way we used to feel, the way we thought things were. We're finding out now they never really were that way. There was an underground current of things going on that are now impacting us. They have now shown themselves fully. And you realize how out of control you have always been. That's the part that you have to walk away from. Okay? So the bottom row basically says, look, there's something from the past that can either help or hurt you, depending. If it's a positive thing, it can help you. If it's not so positive and it keeps hanging on to you like some sort of a fungus, you got to let it go. You got to find balance in your life. You got to look to the future positively. But that means you got to let something go from now. So whatever you're used to, whatever you thought life was, some parts of it are going to have to go. That's going to be kind of difficult. Upstairs, we go to the upper row left. Five of Cups says it's going to be tough. Five of Cups says you're going to focus on what you've lost. There are two cups behind you, so to speak, that are full. There's also a bridge and a castle, a brighter future. If you focus on the two cups behind you, don't focus on the three cups in front of you that have poured out. But that's hard to do, and that's where the Six of Cups comes in. You know, something from your past, something's holding you back. Maybe it's the memory of something. That's what you have to walk away from, because we're stepping into the future. Tick-tock, tick-tock, we're moving. And you can't simply hold on to the past. But that's what we're doing. Four of Cups says it. Four of Cups says we're just, this is the way it is. And you're almost not motivated anymore because you're just accepting. And in fact, to have the Eight of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Four of Cups right next to one another, you know, in terms of the reading, that tells you there's something that's going on. There is a change that is going on, a deep change in terms of what you're connecting with. And that's what has to be worked on. That's what has to be developed. Okay, this whole idea of what are you connected to? Are you attached to it or imprisoned by it? That's what you're weighing out. And there's sort of an immediacy thing. The tick-tock idea is the clock is ticking. I got to make a decision. I got to change. I got to figure out what I got to do. I got to. Because time is moving. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. And it's trying to put all those parts and pieces together. And emotionally right now you're having a tough time. Don't give up. Skip the card in the up top in the middle. We'll get to that. That's the vice versa card. We'll wrap up the reading with that. But the card next to it is Strength. Very important. This gives you patience. This gives you compassion. Now, I know you might be feeling some self-doubt. Maybe you even lacking some self-discipline because right now you're just up in the air. Things are out of control, just moving so quickly, so fast at you, that you're just kind of almost surrendering. That's why I say you go to Six of Cups. Five of Cups, Eight of Cups, even the Four of Cups. A lot of cups here, a lot of emotion. That's what's messing the whole thing up. You're buried in your emotion, and your emotion is coming from the past. You've got to change that mindset. You have to go for justice, for balance, and you have the strength to do it. You have the fortitude to do it. You just have to make up your mind. And the final card up top is the Five of Swords. You have to this point survived, and indeed, I guess you should be proud of that. But surviving is not thriving, and that's the problem. And so you realize that you played the game, you did what you were told to do, did what you thought was true, what you believed to be true, and you're finding out it's not. And yet you feel time is moving forward. You've got to make a decision. And so the final card up top, vice versa, is the Lovers. Okay? It's a relationship, it's union, but it's also choice. Which way are you going to go? Which way are you going to go? There is an imbalance in your life. You're struggling right now. Actually, you kind of feel sort of lonely. Left out. Like I said, so much is coming at you so quickly, and there's the idea of time ticking. I got to make a decision because I don't know if I like where these changes are going, but I don't know what to do. I played the game. It was simple. It was easy. All I had to do was play the game. Well, I'm finding out that that game is not going to work in my favor. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? That's the pressure. I would take, we have a new moon coming up in a couple of days, but I think I would take this holiday season all the way to the end of the year and just spend some time thinking about what's really valuable to you, what's really important to you. What connection are you looking for? How are you looking to feel about yourself, your life? Remember, it always starts first with you. So how are you feeling about yourself? You feeling empowered, or are you feeling like maybe you're being controlled? And if you're feeling like you're being controlled, tick-tock, 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 the time is going. And you're feeling a sense of urgency. I have to make a decision. I have to make a choice. And it has to be the right one. I don't have a chance for a screw up and try to fix up. Don't do that. Got to get it right. Putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Take the holidays, take a deep breath, and step confidently into a better future. Let the energy work for you. Love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. Trust yourself too. So that's the tarot read for today. More tomorrow, because I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year. So you and I have a very good chance of getting together tomorrow. What if we don't? Between now and the next time you and I have a chance to do tarot together, as always, peace and blessings.